Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, or hi hello if you are new here. Thank you for joining me for today's video where I'm going to be unboxing the new iPhone 12 Pro Max. I'm really excited to open it and I hope you're excited too. I have it here completely unopened, so this will be a complete reveal video, and if you'd like to see me open it up then please just keep on watching. So unfortunately this is actually not for me, but I've stolen it off Ollie, my fiance, so that I can unbox it and show you because I'm very excited about it. Hopefully I'll get some use out of it. I'm definitely going to take some photos and videos using it, but I thought I would show you anyway. So this is the box it comes packaged in. It took, I think, only 24 hours to arrive. Is that right? Yeah, 24 hours. So it's really quick delivery. So when you open up this box, it looks like this, and then it comes inside in actually quite a small box. This is the box. So it's definitely a lot smaller than usual, but that's because they don't provide the charging plug to go with it. I think you get the lead in here, but let's see. I'm just gonna peel the back off. Oh, that's satisfying. Ollie's gonna be so jealous that I'm opening up. He's watching me here. He wants to watch me do the video so that he can see it being unboxed, even though he's not unboxing it himself. So the box just lifts up like this. Oh my god, it's so nice. It feels so heavy. The bit inside there is like padded, and then it has like a special like section to protect the cameras when it's being transported. How nice is this? So he's ordered it in the silver colour, although when you look at it, it's actually white, and the silver part is actually like around the edges of it, which I'm going to show you. So underneath your phone you do get the charging lead here, and then you also get the little bit of information in this packet here about the phone. The charging lead is lightning to USB-C, so it's not like the USB ones that you get before, so you do need the specific charging plug to fit this into. You can get the wireless chargers as well, which do obviously fit the magnet on the back of the phone perfectly, so they'll obviously charge it, but if you do want to charge it you do need to get the right plug for it. You have the Apple sticker here, which I think comes with most phones that you do order from Apple, although this one's slightly larger because of how big the phone is. Okay, so talking about the phone, I think we need to get away from this boring part and talk about the actual phone. So this is the phone close up, and it is just absolutely stunning. As you can see, it is actually white and the Apple is silver, and then around the edges is silver. Well, it's like a stainless steel, which is just absolutely gorgeous. I love that so much. So the cameras are absolutely huge. There's 3 cameras, so the photography and videography on this is going to be so good. And actually I'm going to maybe film a few of my YouTube videos using it, just to see how different it is from using an actual proper camera, because I think the technology in this is quite upgraded. So now I'm going to peel this off. Oh, can you hear that? Oh my god, that's so satisfying. Look at the shine. Like, you could look how clearly you can see my light behind. Wow, this just looks so gorgeous. It feels really, it's quite heavy actually. I did check how heavy it was. It's 226 grams. So it is quite a heavy phone. You can definitely feel the weight in this. It feels very high quality, and the edging on it is very different to the old ones. It's kind of gone back to the more original shape of the iPhones, which was more square. So now what I'm going to do is just compare it up against 2 other iPhones that I've got, so you can see the kind of size comparison and how different it looks on the sides. So first of all, I'm going to compare it to my iPhone 8 Plus, which is my phone that I use. And yes, I know this one's very old, but I love my 8 Plus, and I am jealous of Ollie having this lovely new Pro, but I still love my 8 Plus. So I'm just going to show you the size difference between these 2. So you can see that they are pretty much almost exactly the same size, although the 12 Pro Max is just, I'd say, half a centimetre, maybe a few mil bigger. and you can see the squareness. Let me hold it a bit better. And you can see how much more square the 12 Pro is compared to this 8, which is quite the rounded shape. And you can also see that the 12 Pro is probably a mil or two thicker than the 8 Plus. And the weight comparison, yeah, this one's definitely a little bit heavier. There's not much different in weight between these two. They do feel quite similar. So obviously your iPhone 12 Pro Max has a lot more cameras, and the camera's gonna be a lot better than the 8 Plus. Like, we already knew that, the 8 Plus is quite old. But now I'm going to compare it to the iPhone X, which is this one. This is Ollie's current phone, so this is what he's upgrading from to get to this. Look, oh, he's got a picture of me and Belle, our dog, as his screensaver. The size difference on these is quite a lot. We can see how much bigger the 12 Max is. It's just like bigger this way, it's bigger that way, and again we have the more rounded shape of the X and then the more square shape of the iPhone 12 Pro. Again as well, you can see quite a difference on the cameras on the back, but again I know the iPhone X is not actually like a new phone out either. There are quite a lot of videos on YouTube comparing this one to the 11 Pro, so if you wanted to see how different it is to a newer phone, definitely check out some of the videos. But obviously I'm showing you from our actual upgrades. We tend to only upgrade our phone every couple of years. I'm not really the type of person, well, you can tell I'm definitely not with my iPhone 8, but I'm not the type of person that feels like I need the newest phone out all the time. But I do have the iPad Pro, and I absolutely love my iPad Pro. So when Ollie said he was getting the iPhone 12 Pro, I was really excited about it. So that's why I wanted to show you. And of course this phone is in 5G. I think for me personally, like where I'm not like the most tech savvy person at all really, what I'm excited about for this is the photos and also the video that the phone is capable of doing. So I'm going to go now and I'm going to take pictures and videos outside and inside and of my dogs, and to kind of check out what the focus is like and just play around with the camera settings a little bit and pop that footage in now for you to watch. Okay, so I've brought you to the Needles to show you how the iPhone 12 is going to work with pictures and video. Check out the view on the camera first because it's just a beautiful day. So I'm just going to take some pictures of like around here and then show you what it looks like on the screen. Ignore my hat, but I need to like, you know, stay warm, it's cold. So you can also take selfies on portrait mode, which is really cool. This is not something that's on the other iPhones I've used. So this is on portrait mode. And the quality of it, I think, definitely looks a lot better than the other iPhones that I've used. So I hope that gives you an idea of the photos that you can take, but now I'm going to do some video footage on this, so we'll come off this camera now and we'll film on this camera just to show you what that's like. Okay, so this is just showing you the video footage. This is the camera set at 1080p and it is 30 FPS frame rate, and hopefully you can see how good it's looking. So obviously I couldn't talk about the Needles and not show you the Needles, so they're behind me. So this is it on the one-time setting, so it's kind of like medium zoomed in, zoomed out. It's kind of like when you turn the phone on, this is what setting it's on. So now we'll pop it onto wide angle and then you can see the difference between the footage then. So this is the wide angle footage, and obviously you can see so much more around me, and this is really nice for like vlogging and everything. So if you had your like vlogging stick and the camera, you'd be able to film and see so much behind you, so it'd make really good videos. And then we'll put it into the more zoomed in one, which is going to be quite close. I feel like I'm quite close to the camera. I'm only a metre away, so this is it quite zoomed in, but again you can still see the quality is pretty good. You can see Dylan here, who was whining, so we had to stop filming, didn't we, Dylan? So now what we'll do is put the camera on to 4K and then see the difference. Okay, so this is the camera on 4K with 60 FPS frame rate, and hopefully you can see this is an improvement, hopefully, fingers crossed. This again is the same initial zoom that's always on when you go straight onto the camera, so you can see a little bit behind me. And what I'm going to do now is just walk around a little bit so that we can see how good the frame rate is, and then the camera can follow me. It's not very easy to walk on here. We were trying to find somewhere where there wasn't too much wind, and hopefully this area is okay, but obviously it is good to kind of like test it in the wind as well, because you want to see how good the camera sounds. You want to see how good the mic sounds as well. So it is fairly windy up here, but it's kind of like dropping in and out, so that should be quite helpful actually. So then we'll just do the same again. We'll put it on to wide angle lens and see what that looks like. So this is it on the wide angle lens, again in 4K. You might be watching this video to see the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I keep forgetting the name of the phone. But you also might just be enjoying the views of the Isle of Wight. How lovely are the views here. So hopefully this has given you a little bit of an insight into the camera and the video, and giving you an idea of what it's like. So what we'll do now is just finish off by showing you a nice little panoramic view of the island, and then we'll get back to the rest of the review. So I hope you enjoyed watching that footage. Now what I'm going to do is actually just turn the phone on, and then I'm going to leave it there for Ollie to then do all of his settings and personalise it to how he likes it. So you just hold down the side to turn it on, and there's your little apple, and here is the phone on, so it just says hello, and then of course it goes through the other languages, so all very much the same as any other iPhone really. The screen just looks absolutely incredible though, the quality of it, the feel of this phone, it definitely feels so much different to these two phones, the 8 Plus and the X. It just feels like high quality and heavy, and yeah, I just don't want to damage this. The cameras do kind of like stick out a little bit, so you would want to protect it. So talking about protection and obviously keeping the cameras protected, Ollie did also buy a case for it, so I'm going to show you this case now. This was on Amazon. It is one of the tourist cases, simple but unique case for smartphone, and this was $14.99. So I think he's just gone for a clear case, which is really nice, I think, because it's going to like show off the phone and not cover it up too much, because it is absolutely gorgeous. So the case just looks like this, like I said, just completely clear, but it is kind of like built out a bit around the cameras here to make sure that that's protected. So I'm going to pop that on the phone now, and this is what it looks like with that case on. So you can see it does just give it a nice bit of protection. It kind of feels a bit like jelly-like, but you can still see all the details through the case, which I absolutely love. So now the screen's on the quick start menu. I'm going to hand the phone back to Ollie. I'm sure he'll be very happy. He's been literally stood beside me now, like when I'm peeling all the bits off, he's like, oh, because he really likes to do it, but I was like, no, please let me do it on camera. So thank you, Ollie, for letting me do that. And I'm very excited to maybe film a video like testing out my camera compared to using the iPhone 12 Pro camera Max. If that is a video that you would like to see, then please leave me a comment down below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and also check out my other videos to see if it's something that you would like to watch. I know I'm not the most tech savvy person, but I'm talking about it from my perspective, which is of course mainly how it looks and the photographs and the video. So I hope that I did bring enough information to the video for you, and I hope you're having a lovely day whatever you're up to. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.